I grew up in New Jersey, and the church that we were attending was a very mission-minded church, and we have mission conferences every year. And we enjoyed hosting and housing missionaries during that time. And one of the missionary friends, a couple, Will and Nancy Chandler, with United World Mission, kept talking about Senegal and the work that goes on here. And when we retired from the first mission agency, Nancy called us up and said, what are you going to do now? You can't retire, So we said, well, whatever God has for us, we'll consider it and, try to follow His will. And she says, I have the perfect project for you, the renovation of the Beacon of Hope Conference Center in Dakar, Senegal. So we came over in 2020 as a vision trip and looked at the project and said, all right, I think this is something we can handle. And we signed on, for the renovation of mainly the apartments, but also we did 5 dorm rooms over. There's some conference rooms that are going to need redoing. So this is going to be a multi-year project. I come once a year, usually in the February, March, and April time frame, which it's a beautiful weather here at this time. Not a drop of rain. I do most of my work outside here because there's a little bit tight in the wood shop, and pretty much tackle one apartment each year to totally renovate, to completely gut the apartment, start over. I design it. I build the cabinets for the kitchen, but mostly I bring the funding for the project, and we hire local artisans, to do the plumbing, electrical, masonry work, and that pretty much is what I do when I come. I probably need about $15,000 a year to do a renovation of an apartment. And so that's what I do when I'm back in the States, is fundraise for the time that I'm here. And the reason for the renovation, is that the Lafar, which is the Beacon of Hope, is called Lafar in French, is used as a training center now for West African pastors and church leaders. And they are here for 10 to 12 months at a time. And so the renovation of the apartments is appreciated, giving them a nice place to stay for that length of time. Also used for the teachers and the instructors. So that's the reason why we feel the need to renovate. It's been a long time since anything has been done. There hasn't been funding for it. So that's the main reason why we're doing this, is to accommodate more and more pastors and teachers, leaders, to have their training here. I love what we're doing here, and I love the hands-on part of it. Where I'm building things and things that will last and things that will be used for God's glory years to come. So I feel blessed.